crimes. The creation of full-fledged Directorate of Prosecution for e-prosecutions will also strengthen the conviction rate. As we move forward, we will expand forensics infrastructure, enhance cybercrime units, and fully integrate with interoperable criminal justice system 2.0 to ensure Meghalaya remains at the forefront of progressive and tech-driven policing. The government has approved the shifting of the police reserve and allotted 50 acres of land in New Shillong for setting up a new reserve. We remain deeply committed to inclusive developments, especially in border regions where communities have long faced challenges of isolation and limited connectivity. The visit of the Honorable Union Finance Minister to Meghalaya has further strengthened the state effort towards inclusive development in border regions. During her visit to Sobar and Iskasi Hill, she announced the inclusion of the 92 border villages in Meghalaya under Vibrance Village Program 2, reaffirming the commitment to providing critical infrastructure, education, healthcare, and livelihood opportunities in these areas. Water security forms a cornerstone of Meghalaya development visions. Under Mission 10, the state has reaffirmed its commitment to ensuring every citizen benefit from reliable, safe, and inclusive public services. Among the 10 commitments outlined, universal access to top water stands out as a major success. In just 5 years, Meghalaya has gone from fewer than 4,500 household connections to our 5.39 lakhs rural homes, achieving 82.84% coverage under the Jal Jeevan Mission as of June 2025. This progress is evident across 4215 villages that now enjoy 100% coverage, with 1632 certified as Har Ghar Jal village. The state commitment extends to public institutions as well. 76% of school, 77% of Agam center, and 72% of health facilities have also been connected. Building on the state commitment to holistic developments, Meghalaya is steadily enhancing goal infrastructure to improve connectivity in remote regions. Since 2018, the state has sanctioned over 3,500 kilometers of road and 126 long-span bridges, raising road density from 43 km to 63 km per 1,000 square kilometer, and vastly improving access to remote regions. The Government of India has recently sanctioned a rupees of 22,864 crore high-speed corridor from Maulangkhong to Silchar to boost regional connectivity. 86% of this 166 km long corridor is in Meghalaya, which will greatly improve logistics and connectivity in the state. To expand the rural road network and to link the previously unlinked villages, over 350 habitations will now be connected through PMGSY Phase 4. In order to decongest traffic in Tura, a 29-kilometer bypass project has also been sanctioned this year. To boost tourism and air connectivity in the state, the government has recently acquired 11.75 acres land for expansion of the runway at Shillong Airport in order to accommodate larger aircraft and enhance connectivity with major cities in the country. An MOU has been signed to operationalize Baljak Airport in Tura and sending a new phase of regional air mobility. The government has also recently announced the Chief Minister Regional Transport Scheme to establish a reliable bus network linking block headquarters with other district headquarters. The government is committed to ensure that every citizen of Meghalaya has access to quality and affordable healthcare. And Meghalaya has one of the highest healthcare budgets in India. In the last 5 years, maternal and infant death have seen a substantial declines by 51% and 37% respectively. Under the PM Ayushman Bharat Health Infrastructure Mission, 70 sub-centers have been completed and 40 are functional, while 31 urban health and wellness centers are operationalized across all districts. To ensure safe delivery during pregnancy, fast-phase referral units have been established and 6 more are in the process of being upgraded. To enhance dialysis access, hemodialysis centers are key district hospital have been set up. 10 integrated public health laboratories in the district hospital are under construction and 531 public health facilities have been connected with solar power to improve power supply in remote area. We are also in the advanced stage of starting the academic sessions for Shillong Medical College. The work of the government over the last 7 years has given hope and confidence to the peoples. Meghalaya has built a grow momentum by focusing on agriculture, tourism, skill development, industries, green economy, information technology, power and urban infrastructure. These efforts have resulted in increased income for farmers, entrepreneurs, hospitality providers, and IT professionals. Numerous projects, including Tech Park, Business Hub, New Urban Center, and Luxury Hotel, are underway. The success of Meghalaya Industrial and Investment Promotion Policy 2004 is being reflected with 330 crore Varun Beverage plant set up at Inman Dibator, North Garhwil, which was inaugurated recently and started operation in a very short span of time. This plant has generated around 125 direct and 375 indirect jobs, offering new livelihood opportunities and simultaneously local economic activities. The state has also leveraged externally aided projects to mobilize and create infrastructure throughout the state at a total cost of more than 11,742 crore, and in this sector of road, power, agriculture, water conservation, and tourism extra. Aligning with the national vision of Viksit Bharat, where India aims to become a developed nation with $30 trillion economies by 2047, we aspire for Viksit Meghalaya to be $100 billion economy by 2047 when we celebrate the 75th anniversaries of statehood. Our aim is to rank among the top 10 states in per capita income and sustainable development goals, driven by the Meghalaya Excellent Frameworks. To promote grassroots developments and achieve the SDG, the state has aligned its development strategies with 195 key performance indicators (KPIs). These KPIs serve as a measurable benchmark to monitor progress across sectors such as education, health, infrastructure, and economic growth. To support this initiative, an integrated dashboard called DC Connects was launched on the Meghalaya One portals. This digital platform, which provides real-time development data, empower deputy commissioners at a district level to track, analyze, and report progress on various KPI. And further, Chief Minister Athletics Fund has been launched to improve performance in various SDGs. As we set our sight on building a Viksit Meghalaya, we remain firmly grounded in the realities of our presence and the voices of our people. Over the past years, under CM Connect, the Honorable Chief Minister has interacted with farmers, entrepreneurs, sportspersons, youth artists, and citizens from all walks of life. Since its launch last year, the government has assisted more than 30,000 citizens and engaged with 15,000 people. To bridge the accessibility gaps and encourage citizens to avail the benefit of CM's Connect program, the government is in the process of setting up CM Connect Center in Tura and Juai, followed by other locations. Meghalaya agriculture sector continues to evolve through two targeted missions. More intervention focused on high-value crops such as lakadong turmeric, ginger, cassie, mandarins, jackfruits, mushrooms, and spices. A recent milestone was the shipment of 10 metric tons of locally grown black pepper from southwest Garo Hill to Mumbai, facilitated by Kerupara and Dengampara Integrated Village Cooperative Society under the zigzag blocks. This consignment was procured by Everest Masala, a leading spice brand, which has given Meghalaya spices access to the national market. Pineapples from Meghalaya are widely celebrated for their exceptional sweetness and quality, particularly the key variety cultivated by local farmers. Their growing reputation has opened doors to global markets, and in a proud moment for the state, a 2 metric ton consignment of premium organic pineapple was recently flagged off by the Union Finance Minister to Lulu Retails in Dubai. The vibrant spirit of our state pineapples grower was also showcased at the third edition of the Pineapple Festival in New Delhi recently, further boosting visibility and market access for local farmers. This reflects the growing capacity of Meghalaya rural institutions to engage in national supply chains and establish the state as a hub for premium agro-based export. In villages across Meghalaya, Manrega continues to provide a vital wage employment, allowing rural families to complement their farm income with steady earning from local development works. In 2024-25, the state generated almost 3 to 1 lakh person days, surpassing its targets, and spent over 1,222 crore on more than 3.57 lakhs work. Of this, approximately 79% have been successfully completed, including improvements to infrastructure that directly benefit communities. Meghalaya has formed more than 52,800 SHG disbursings, our rupees 58,000 lakh as community fund. The state aimed for full SHG saturations, empowering 2 lakh members to become Lakhpati Kongs for sustainable livelihood. As part of the state commitment to ensure housing for all, we have made significant progress towards rural housing targets. Of the allotted 186,310 houses under PMAYG, 99.71% have been sanctioned and 79.72% completed. Further, the WAS Plus survey has already mapped 280,000 individuals who will now be eligible for housing under PMAYG. Meghalaya is emerging as preferred destination for both domestics and international travelers, unlocking new economic opportunities for the tourism sector. In 2024, over 16 lakhs tourists visited our state, drawn by its natural beauty and vibrant culture. To further strengthen this momentum, we have increased the homestay subsidy to 80% from 70% in 2025-26. Aim at expanding quality accommodation across the state. This momentum was further boosted when Honorable Union Finance Minister laid the foundation stone for 2 projects worth 200 crore, funded under the SAT scheme. These include Umiam Lake redevelopment projects and new infrastructure for promoting New Shillong as the meeting, incentive, conference and exhibition MICE destinations. Under the Meghalaya Ecotourism Infrastructure Development Projects, which is an externally added project by the new development banks. The work for the iconic Shillong Peaks Cable Car Roadway project has begun. The integrated hospitality and sport complex Polo ground Shillong is progressing steadily upon completion. It will strengthen sport infrastructures and contribute to the growth of sport tourism in the state. Further, there has been a great boost to public-private partnership in the tourism sector, including the redevelopments of the Orchid Hotels into 5-star, Orica Hotel by Lemon Tree Groups. Another 3 5-star hotels are in the pipeline, which will be open in Umiam, Sora and New Shillong. The government is inspired by the visions and voices of its people with steadfast commitment to nurturing their talents and translating the passions and promise of our youth into avenues for creative growth. A shining testament to this spirit is the Hello Meghalaya OTT platform, which within just 1 year has crossed our 3.7 lakh download, offering high quality films and music video in the local language that reflects our rich culture. Riding this wave of creative energy, we have launched the Meghalaya Film Tourism Policy, an ambitious lead towards establishing our state as a dynamic hub for film production that will boost tourism and creative economy. Adding further momentum to our visions for establishing Meghalaya as the music capital of the country and to unleash our youth potential, we are thrilled to unveil Season 3 of the Chief Minister Meghalaya Grassroots Music Projects, now reimagined with a bold new name and logo. This revitalized initiative continues to champion our 7,700 local artists whose music and performances pulse at the heart of Meghalaya cultural identity. The state is actively promoting sport as a key pillar of youth development and community engagement. Meghalaya's selection as the host for the 39th National Game in 2027 marked a major opportunity to showcase its growing sport ecosystem and operationalized capacity. With preparations already underway, including infrastructure upgrade and athletic trials, this event is expected to catalyze investment, tourism, and talent development across disciplines. The government has sanctioned 732 crore for building one of the largest football stadiums in the country in Maufanu, Shillong, New Shillong Township area. Work for this stadium in the country, in Maufanu, is almost started, which is 4,000 seating capacity has already begun. To prepare our sport present for the national game, 39 crore grant has been sanctioned to 26 sport associations. The government has recently honored 20-year-old Rifnes Warjiri, the youngest woman from Meghalaya to summit Mount Everest. She was awarded a total of 6 lakh in recognition of her achievement and to inspire youth across the whole state. We have demographic advantage with our 74% of our citizens under the age of 35. To fully harness these demographic dividends, the government is prioritizing skilling and training of its working age population. Skill Meghalaya has trained and provided industries ready skill to more than 26,000 people in 2024-25. And we are also proud of the youth from our state who are working as healthcare professionals in countries like Japan and Singapore and who have sent remittances to the tune of rupees 3 crore back to their family in Meghalaya. Entrepreneurship is another area for youth engagement and empowerment. The PRIMES program currently supports more than 5,500 entrepreneurs, providing monitoring, financial assistance, and market lineage. And we are also proud to highlight the recent launch of our chips, a jackfruit chip brand from our Rongara Prime Hub and Nokma ice cream from our Tikila Prime Hubs. With a market-driven strategy, Tikila Prime Hubs impacts over 2,000 farmers who provide agricultural produce for the finished products such as ice cream, juices, and dry spices. Building on the success of PRIMES, the government launched the CM Elevate program in 2023. The program offers financial support in 19 subcategories, including tourism, agriculture, livestock rearing, sericulture, warehousing, sport, and wellness and entertainment. To this date, we have supported more than 2,800 beneficiaries and disbursed rupees 86 crore. The handloom industries in Meghalaya continue to be a vital source of livelihood, engaging more than 48,000 families in sericulture and over 42,000 families in weavings. In a significant achievement for the sector, the government facilitated the successful application for geographical indication GI by the Meghalaya Rindia Producers Association. Devon Riboy district recognizing the unique craftsmanship of India fabrics and Khasi handloom products. The GI registrations mark a major step in preserving indigenous textile tradition while enhancing market value and identity for the local weavers. One of our commitment to the people of Meghalaya is to ensure education remains one of our highest priorities for long-term developments. And this vision has translated into continued investment and reforms that expand access, improve quality and create new pathway for learning. The establishment of the Captain William Sama State University has started academic session offering 15 diverse disciplines that promote academic inquiry, research and innovations. The government is expanding higher education access by creating 248 new posts for Science and Commerce College and introducing the stream in multiple government colleges. The Shillong Government College of Engineering will offer civil and electrical engineering courses and will begin classes very soon. The new model degree college in Riboy and East Garu Hill will increase options for the multidisciplinary studies. And the state government is facilitating the establishment of the Indian Institute of Corporate Affairs under the Ministry of Corporate Affairs at a cost of more than 100 crore under the PM Divine scheme. The Meghalaya class readiness and learning enhancement programs are bringing learning gaps and helping primary students achieve grade level outcome. In a noteworthy achievement, 96% of students under Meghalaya Board of School Education successfully passed their SSLC examination. The state launched the School Quality Assessment and Accreditation Framework in June 2025 to transform and monitor school standards. The MEG-SIMS platform ensure better management of teachers, staff and school data across government-aided and SSA primary school. This initiative demonstrates our ongoing commitment to ensuring every young person in Meghalaya can thrive through equal educational opportunities. Our forests are not just ecological treasures, but economic lifeline for many rural communities. Meghalaya's forest cover of over 76%, out of which the government is committed to bring more than 1 lakh hectares of forest under one of India's largest payment for ecosystem scheme, PES, called Green Meghalaya and Green Meghalaya. In the last 2 years, 3,800 families were provided with 43 crores, conserving 51,000 hectares of forest. Additionally, over 55,000 springs in the state have been mapped and are regularly monitored. The state has also identified 747 critical water resources and preservation efforts underway in convergence with the central scheme like Manregas. As part of the Make Arise project for protection of vulnerable catchment areas in Meghalaya and to ensure the sustainable water supply to Shillong and Tura, the Umios and Ganol catchment protection is being undertaken at a total outlay of rupees 344 crore and a target of reaching approximately to 225 villages. Meghalaya urban planning is evolving rapidly to meet the need of its growing population, with more than 22% now residing in urban areas. Recently, the Polo Mall Market complex was inaugurated by the Union Finance Minister. The state is also prioritizing inclusive and citizen-centric growth through initiatives like the relocation of street vendor from Kandaila to designated vending space at the Muda parking lot, allocating our 280 stalls through a transparent system to enhance public spaces and reduce congestion in Shillong. And the foundation stone was recently laid for the infrastructure operation of the Yaudu market in Shillong with an investment of rupees 220 crore. Various projects are underway to redevelop Barik Points, Watts Lake, Phamnong Lake Park, reaffirming our vision of cities that celebrate heritage, promote local identities, and foster community pride. with the tourism department now taking charge of Watch Lake and rupees 20 crore revival plans for introducing light and sound show, botanical upgrades and improved amenities will now transform it into a year-long destination for local and tourism alike. Infrastructure at the blocks and subdivisional level is being upgraded to improve public service deliveries. Block offices in all the CNRD blocks are being upgraded, with many being completed and inaugurated and remaining under construction further. Office building for the newly created subdivision at Chokpot, Nazamgiri, Mausan Road, Ranikot, Jinjal, Dalu, Rongjeng, Patharkhma are being sanctioned. And recently, the Honorable Chief Minister laid the foundation stone for the additional secretariat complex in Tura, which is being developed at a cost of rupees 165 crore. The government has also approved the construction of Meghalaya House in Bengaluru. The State Guest House opposite Watch Lake is nearing completion. The DC office in Bangmara, South Garo Hill was functioning from the old SDO civil office building for a long time. To strengthen district level governance, a new office building was recently sanctioned, which is currently under construction. Meghalaya arts and cultural landscape continues to grow in thoughtful and tangible ways. The recently upgraded Williamson Sangma Meghalaya State Museums now present an immersive 360-degree exploration of Khasi, Jaintia and Garo culture, with expanded galleries on a geological, philately, textile, cartographies, and Shillong 150 years journey. The Chief Minister Research Grant has empowered 48 research scholars in areas of art and culture, heritage studies, indigenous and communities, land, language and lineage, and evolution studies. Conservation efforts have led to the scientific achieving of our 14,000 historic folios in collaboration with the INTACH, while the Meghalaya Arts Heritage Award celebrates the rich cultural legacy and artistic excellence of the state. The Shillong Technology Park Phase 2, which is currently under construction, is set to be inaugurated this year, and the Tura Tech Park is scheduled to be operational by next year. Once operational, both these facilities will boost information technology and enable service ecosystem in the state. And this facility will generate direct employment for 4,000 individuals and create additional 20,000 indirect job opportunities to benefit our youth. The government is implementing a Digital India Land Record and Modernization Program through 3 autonomous district councils. This program includes cadastral survey, digitization of land records, and computerization of sub-register offices. Work on cadastral survey has begun. Recently, after an awareness program in Nongstoin, 600 villages under the West Khasil district have agreed to survey of their village. Awareness on the benefit of cadastral survey under this program is also being undertaken, and we urge our other villages in all parts of the state to come forward. This is a landmark initiative for the state in featuring the process of land record management and digitization in Meghalaya. Dear citizens of Meghalaya, the government remains committed to building a stronger and more progressive state through focus and systematic efforts. Achieving this vision required the active participation and support of every individual. On these important days, let us reaffirm our commitment of being productive, enterprising, and compassionate in our actions. And together with optimism and shared purpose, we can work towards the goal of placing Meghalaya among the top 10 states in the country by 2032, when we celebrate 60 years of statehood. I wish you a very happy Independence Day. Khub Lai, Mithila, Jai Hind.